I'm Susie, aka Little Miss Procrastinator. So I wanted to have a go at an easy pop-up card today where you don't need any die. Although at the end of the video I will show a more elaborate design you could do with like a cityscape and a surprise pop-up. So all you need is a piece of card. So here I've got 8 inches by 6 inches, but you can go bigger or smaller. 2 little pieces of card to make the mechanism. You can do this in white or to match the same colour as your background, or acetate. So here I'm going to go with blue so it shows up against this, but it will be concealed a bit against the background. So you want one that's 3 inches by ½ inch, and another piece that is 2 inches by 3/4 of an inch. Then you want whatever you want to pop up. So I'm just going to use a butterfly, and we'll need a glue pencil and a scoring tool or a ruler. I'm going to score it at 1½ and 3 inches. So 1½ inch and then 3 inches. Okay. The bit you're going to cut off, this is going to overlay, and you need to be able to hide your surprise element in it, so it needs to be big enough to hide under that. So I'm going to go with 2 inches here. I'm just going to cut that. So there you've got your pieces. So you've got your back of your card, and then this will be the front of the card to make the Z fold. So to make the Z fold, just fold in and fold out. And do the same with the other one. So these will need to be in opposite ways. So let me just check that. So there we've got the background. And yeah, so I need to do that the other way. Then we've got the foreground. So we can either do it that way, or if we wanted, could do it this way. I think I'm going to go with that way. And so if we glue this bit down here, so we want to glue all of this section. There we go. Give it a good burnish. And before we stick down the rest of it, we want to glue our mechanism in here. Take the one that's 2 inches wide by 3¼ inch, and we need to create 2 triangles for it to make the movement. Mark it at 3/4 inch from the ends on both sides, so 3/4 there and from 2, so at 1¼ the 3/4 in, and then from these we want to score to that 2 each corner, so like this. So just to get that more accurate, I'm going to line this with my scoreboard, and then the bottom on the same, and just quickly score that. You can just fold it over, you don't need to use a scoreboard. And again, just line it up along the same score line and scroll down. Just fold those. Fold those. Then you'll end up with it like this, where you've got 2 ends that will fold in. So you only want to be putting glue just in the triangle area, and then gluing it up near the top, but making sure it's not popping over the top. And then just burnish it. It should go like that. It will be hidden inside. And now, with this one, this is the bit that's going to make the butterfly, come up with the butterfly, or whichever image you're choosing. So you can trim this off to make it a bit more flush. I'm going to snip a little bit off here, and then glue around here. Now, if you are using acetate, liner tape will probably work better than a wet glue, because it'll spine to it better. Let me just make sure I've got this the right way. So it's going to be so want to make, I'm just making sure I've got that it'll be the blue that's popping up. I mean, if you're using white again, or just both sides, it doesn't matter then. Maybe there. I'm going to glue this on. And again, just need to, ideally you don't want it, I'm going to put a little bit further up. Ideally you don't want it popping out, like showing outside of it. It is a little bit. I'm going to move that up there. There we go. Let's make sure that's burnished but not sticking to the card. And you don't have to do this, but I'm going to stick another one on the back to give that extra strength and a bit of an, I'm going to have a bit of an outline as well. I feel it's a bit more secure with fastened with another one on the back. And it also hides mechanism a bit if anyone's looking at it, but nobody's really looking at it. Unless they really want to explore it, they're not going to be looking inside. Okay. There we go. And it's that simple to create pop-up. I'll just glue this down here. You should decorate it with all your own sentiments and pictures. Next section I'll be showing you how it worked with acetate and doing a more elaborate design. I've been given a challenge to create a card from my country. I don't know if you can guess already which country this represents. And I'm swapping with a lady in the United States. I've got the Z Fold at the minute, and I want to put an image in that pops up. So I've gone with this like a Union Jack umbrella, a bit of acetate. I'm going to attach the red line tape to this, just a duck, and stick it in the card, and hopefully it'll start popping up. So it's popping up, just got to get the duck popping up with it. I've got it in concealing the duck, and then when you open it, the duck flies up. I think it's really cute. I'm going to add some British items, and I'm going to have a go at trying to make a underground sign, but it'll say hello on it. And I'm going to use this from a Christmas die set with the lamppost and make it go with circles, making a sign. I don't know what it'll look like, but we'll have a go. I've stuck the underground sign on, a little black card, and then when you open it, there's a little post box, and on the back I've put the double-decker bus just so that it doesn't overshadow the pop-up on the front. Thank you for watching. Please leave your ideas in the comments.